Welcome back, everybody, and by everybody I mean you three.
You three sluts in
Hey.
particular.
Yay, us
uh, so it hasn't been that long, but we'll do a recap anyway. The last time we met up with our
Yay.
traipsing trio and their elf companion, they tumbled into some turbulent tides, tangled with terrible kraken, and took a timely retreat. Traversing a
Amazing.
tepid
That was the
temple
best
teeming with
sentence.
tiring puzzles and tempting treasure, they explored before
Motherfucker.
finding an unpleasant pit of victims. Their deep dive into the provided lore revealed that the origin tale of Hearthwood might not be quite completely factual. In fact, all signs pointed to one of the three founders, Lord Rolixen, being a half elf of no title or riches. They found an ancient plate describing the sacred seed ceremony that required three very specific things. After dealing with a clay golem, alarmingly, our heroes discovered that Lord Relixen's crypt was empty. They then proceeded to raid the
Mm-mm.
treasury and abscond with a handful of nice prizes. They gleefully opened the secret door in the library and followed the ominous stairs down to find a secret moor set up beneath the temple. This is where the water vortex brought the magic boats sent off from the city. Sitting at the dock was one such small boat, an unconscious opal within.
Oh yeah.
Before we start,
Mm-hmm.
I really do hope you guys wrote down what I gave you, because I forgot to.
Oh, all the
really
items.
What do you...
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
in
yeah,
my
yeah.
book that is
I have a
on
bunch of
the bed. One
weapons.
second, let me go grab it.
It's not. I don't know. It depends on if any of them. I think like Nikki's the only one who could like use them right now. The other ones you'd have to like put the armor on or switch out your weapons or whatever. Doesn't quite matter. I have to go
Yeah.
back to the recording and write them all down because I forgot to when I was writing this.
I
Um,
put them on my character sheet. Also, I
Perfect.
like how much alliteration that was. I was like waiting for you to do the entire thing with just T words.
Okay.
I
And
ran out
my
by the
head probably would
second
have
sentence,
exploded.
so I was like, okay, I gotta stop.
I wanted
That's
so badly to be like,
impressively long.
objection, I've never absconsed in my life. And also, what does absconsed mean?
Absconded.
Oh. Even better.
It means taking,
Ah,
basically.
Perfect.
It's just a
I
fancy word of saying taking.
I may have absconded once in my life.
I've
A
had some
lot.
abscones.
Yeah.
that's a nice bold
Yeah. I
combination.
like that boulder. Yeah. It's is it
Alrighty.
really stealing if it was shiny?
Truthfully, your stuff wasn't as shiny. Your stuff was a bunch of glass bottles, so
Yeah,
the rogue should probably be careful.
they're sheeny. Could you imagine if like it accidentally like broke open the growth, the giant hill strength and the resistance? It'd just be like roiding out as
Oh
this
my
little
god.
halfling. Oh, oh, and animal friendship. So I'd be like a Disney princess roiding out.
With no animals down here.
None. Just the
Amazing.
crickets and the swamp bugs
Ew.
like slurping
Um,
towards me.
Ew. Slurping towards you.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So you guys are stepping down the stairs, and from the stairway, you guys can see this boat. It's about, I would say, like 20 yards in front of you. This large wall of like magicked air. It's like the door you guys went in, the front door, basically. This is like a moor that is underneath that has. This is where the vortex is originally supposed to send a boat. You guys went as yourselves, so the vortex kind of just spits you out because you're too small to kind of control. So this is where the boat ended up. Um, and you can see Opal laying down within. Kind of looks like she was just tossed inside. Um, so you guys are on the stairs, and you come up across this. However, before you can make your way towards Opal, you see something happening in the vortex. Something is coming.
Motherfucker. No.
Should we
Go
hide
away.
and see what
Don't.
happens, or should we try and rescue Opal? I mean, as I
I have
said,
like
that
15 swords, so like.
it feels like maybe rescuing Opal's the right choice first. But if we grab her, they're gonna know something's up. But then we risk like not having her when Big Daddy. Oh, is Big Daddy with us? Hi, Big Daddy. Um, is he? Did he?
What?
Oh, Findel, yes,
Yeah.
Findel is there.
Are you
Findel,
I was like,
Findel is
did
unsure, but he's
Sam?
kind of following your
Sam,
lead.
did you
so-
think I was like tonight? I'll be playing all the parts. Did you first time? Because when I said is he, I thought you thought.
That's what it's gonna end up
No.
being.
I
Mm.
was just like, did she just call Findel Big Daddy? Like, I
Oh.
thought you were talking about the monster. I'm like, wait, no, she is not.
Nope, I was not.
So as you guys are trying to decide what to do, a ship comes through the vortex.
God damn it.
It's not very big. In fact, it's about the same size as the one Opal is in. But this one is carrying 2 people, standing up, completely aware of what's going on.
Hide.
You
Aware of us?
Are they naked and tied together?
you guys are on the stairwell, which is kind of hooded, so it's up to you on what you guys want to do.
We hide. I shove everyone against the wall in the shadows.
Okay.
Sure.
You see 2 figures
Shadow.
become clear on the boat. They're hooded, but as they approach the moor, their hoods come down, and you hear Findel nearly scream.
No. But whisper, what are you mad about?
He points with a shaky finger at a female elf in
It's your
very
mom,
nice
isn't it?
robes, and he nods.
I fucking knew it. All right.
And he says, and that is Lord Pier. That's the lord of the city.
Oh,
That slut.
oh no.
So you see them step off of the boat and go towards the other one. And Lord Pier gingerly picks Opal up out of the boat. She seems to be unconscious, whether by spell or being hit over the head. It's hard to tell. All right, music, calm down. And he heads towards the stairs, neither of them saying anything at the moment.
Findel.
I slink
I-
along the shadows and follow.
Yeah, the stairs you guys have not completely come down, but you can see that they're heading towards you.
We slink back up.
Oh shit, they're heading towards us.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Slink back up,
Yeah.
and then we can hide in the boxes that are inside the
Yeah.
secret chamber room and then start following them. Ooh.
Okay.
Wait, or
Good call.
we can try and slink back up quickly and try and get to that one room we haven't explored yet, because like it feels like that's where this is gonna happen, right?
Who are you asking?
The group.
I mean, we'll find out.
I'm the narrator, so don't ask me.
Quickly.
I think we should hide in the boxes and keep following them.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
they might not go to that room. I think they're gonna go to the room with all the corpses.
Yeah. Okay.
I think hide in the
Hmm.
boxes and then follow them into the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
We do that.
Okay,
Yes.
let me check out something really quick. I need everybody. So you head back upstairs. Everybody, how you hiding? What you doing?
I'm like slinking into
Behind
the
the
shadows of in the box, like kind of the boxes that look like they're stacked up. So like crouching down behind them, trying to make sure that I've got like the side, like the whole where they could possibly look at. Like you can't really see me, but I would like to still be able to try and like catch a peek to make sure that we can follow without them like I don't know, locking the door behind them or something.
Okay. Everybody,
Ooh.
give me a stealth check.
Hold on.
Pass without a trace.
Oh, did you want to cast that on everybody?
Probably.
I have that.
I do not have magic, but I have friends that could do this thing.
Oh yeah, you don't. Ask the rogue if
I
she
mean,
wanted to cast that.
I have +5 stealth, so
My stealth is very, very good. It's 8, but I mean,
I'm gonna click it. Shit!
Yeah, +5.
Do you want to cast Pass Without Trace, Druid?
Yeah, I'm a cast pass.
because we never know
Everybody gets
Thank
a
you.
+10.
when that rinky dinky one's gonna come out.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
Oh
Mina
my
gets-
god!
Oh my
That's 2 nat ones in a row on that.
Oh,
That's
I'm really glad you
Oh
did
my
cast.
God.
fucking ridiculous. So
Thank you
nasty.
for that.
If
That
this
was-
sets the tone for the rest of the evening, I'm going home. I'm literally in my home. but
Leah-
I'm going the fuck home.
Leah's gonna like shuffle through all her like. She's like, well, I don't need the finger of death or this level
Oh my gosh,
85
Findel
monster.
didn't do any better.
Yeah, everybody's gonna kill themselves.
Okay, so thanks to Pass Without Trace, you guys hide well enough that you see these two elves. These finely dressed elves walk past you with Opal in their arm, in their clutches. To make it evil sounding. And they walk
Where to?
they walk towards a lever that's on the door or on the wall, and they pull it, and it opens the bookcase from the other side.
Nice.
And then they
Ooh,
walk through.
Sneaky.
Okay, we're gonna wait just a little bit because if this bookcase. Wait, is the bookcase just left open or did it close it?
No, it'll close, but it seems like they have it rigged so there's a lever that will open it. Oh wait, sorry, no, it's open. Sorry,
Yeah.
I keep
Can
forgetting.
I like?
The lever opens
Can I
it for
like
them.
really? Can I like really stealthily, kind of like, on my tiptoes, run over and like catch the door before like the bookcase?
No,
before it
it's open.
completely
Yeah.
shuts?
This
I
is
don't
what
know,
keep
can
this is
you?
It
this
stays
is what
open.
keeps it open for them.
I was trying to
Oh.
make sure that like if the door
Ah.
closed like automatically closes and they're still in that fucking room and see this door start opening, like that's gonna be oh, there's somebody fucking coming.
Mhm.
Hey
Yeah.
there.
No,
So
so this is so they don't have to like put the books together because they don't know you guys did. This is from their side. The bookcase is still swung open. Sorry.
does it look like it's closing
Okay.
at all or is it like
No.
staying open? Okay.
No, it's staying open.
So much.
So you,
Let's
This
follow.
is
you
real.
hear footsteps.
Wait a
You hear
minute.
footsteps through the library
Just a
and
quick
out
second.
the-
This is real D&D where we've spent like at
Let's
least
follow.
10 minutes figuring out a door. Okay. All right.
Want to
All right.
introduce the door.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. Let's creep like
I'm
super
following.
duper quiet. Not really super duper quietly, and let's go. And the stealth
I am creepy,
out of
creepy,
here.
creepy.
I'm gonna like poke my head out of the
Creepy.
door, or like as we get near this to like try and see if I see them, not to get spotted. I'm trying my best to be better than that nat one wants me to be for stealth. So
You head out of the library, and it seems like they've already left the library pretty quickly, so
Go.
you do not see
Oh
them.
no.
go.
While you're in the
Oh, no.
library, really quick though, everybody give me a perception check. I love the gasping. Wow, I hope really this doesn't set the tone for
20.
Oh, there we go, Izzy.
Oh, thank God.
We're
Finally.
so screwed.
Oh my
Um,
Ziva, you're fine.
She's like,
Izzy.
I fail to believe that, mother.
Oh, okay. So Findel did a good job too.
God.
So Findel, really quickly as he's walking out, he catches a glimpse, and and Izzy, you kind of see it too. That plate that you guys looked at earlier that had the sacred seed ceremony, that's like carved onto it. I love that describing this as golden plates because I think Sam and I know where exactly my brain is going, and I don't need it to go there.
They're gonna sacrifice her. Well,
No, I'm giggling about something else. Sorry, but well, they might do that. But you guys, Izzy, Findel is kind of like scrutinizing the plate again.
it's there.
And you guys remember what you saw in that other room? Or Izzy, you remember what you saw in the other room with all the sprouts that, had died and weren't flourishing? And there was-
Motherfucker.
I didn't even get through an explanation.
Sorry,
I was gonna say.
I think I know what's happening. I think everything's starting to click into place over here at Casa de
and
Easy.
Findel, this seems to be, there's no words written on in Sylvan, but so he can't read anything out of it, but he's a little concerned about something like this, and he even tells you, he says, something like this requires an exchange, but it's still a bit of nature, so you can't use selfishness with it, or it will turn into a curse. So something like this, and what you've seen in the books, there seems to be a disconnect, and you guys can't quite get it yet, because you don't know the whole story of what's going on. But Findel and Izzy, from your readings and what you've perused, that there seems to be a piece that's the big wrong, but there seems to be a different kind of wrong that might be hard to fix. I
Are
know
they?
that's really weird and ominous.
So
but
what I think, I just want to, this is me, I think, thinking out loud here. I think that these like bad planters that we saw are coffins for people basically that they've sacrificed to try and do this and it hasn't worked yet.
that certainly could be, but
So
we also haven't been to what at the temple time would probably be an altar room.
Yeah, no, we got to get fucking there. Okay,
if
super
then what would be the point of the dead body room?
trial and
There
error.
is room with lots of
Yeah, no,
dead. Oh, okay.
it's science and getting things right can be really fucked up and messy. Or I guess getting things wrong here is really what
Oh.
it feels like. There is no right. That's my edgy little line for the audience. You're welcome. We're gonna keep on. Gonna keep on. Go. Thanks.
Okay. You guys head
Okay,
down.
we haven't lost them yet, right?
No, you
Yeah.
hear footsteps and you hear voices as you head into the hallway.
Okay.
Follow.
There is
Oh.
my.
Fuck yeah.
I want to like try and like stealthily sneak into this room without people seeing me. God, what I'd pay to be invisible.
I mean, but did they go in that room?
We don't know, but it's the only one
Is
we
that
haven't
where the sounds
explored.
come from?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, but like, I don't want you to like trigger a boss that then comes and attacks everyone in the hallway.
Don't metagame.
Well, I don't know. I'm not metagaming.
I rolled a
I'm just saying,
19 for perception to see if this is the direction that things are coming in.
Oh, yep. Good job, Izzy. Figured it out.
You guys come to the end of the hallway. The torches here have already been triggered, and you come to the altar room. This seems to have been a central area where, at some point, the roots of the tree were given offerings of, holy water or, any sorts of things to keep the, seed happy, basically, and growing. However, now it's become something quite different, quite twisted. You see Opal has been laid on the altar, and behind the altar are these writhing vines. And you can tell from where you're standing, though it's a little difficult, a little bit further back, but it's obvious enough that these vines are red in color. And they are not calm and serene like the rest of the tree. You see Destra, who is Findel's mother, is standing, and it seems to be that they that they kind of seem at odds with each other, but they're here for the same thing. They don't want to talk much because this is obviously something they don't like talking about. Stop posting things. They both stand on either side of the altar. Pure seems to be praying while Destra's rolling her eyes and is taking out a dagger. And they both speak in unison then.
Stop!
And say
Stop!
devoted and...
Oh shit.
Run in.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah,
run in?
I run in too.
Yeah, fuck it.
No.
This is
Do
my
not
gut
do.
reaction. Don't you...
Okay.
Nobody here needs to die today. Except maybe me, I guess.
Okay. I need everybody
You
to
are able to
roll
stop.
initiative. Hold on.
We can't talk. Nobody wants to speak. Nobody wants to
Oh, well, I guess, okay.
talk about their feelings.
Talk about their feelings?
Yeah. That's how I
Okay,
enter.
so you just run into the room.
I really do think that they're getting ready to
Yeah,
like end
and say-
Opal, and that's my
No,
priority. That's just where my loyalties lie.
Okay. Destra stops moving the knife while she was just unsheathing it. And she looks to you and is very confused, very surprised. Pier looks a little concerned for a lot of things at the moment. And Destra says, "What are you doing here? How did you
Rescuing.
even get down here?"
I can hold my breath for a really long time. Yeah, what are you doing here?
Findel steps forward and is confronting. Mother, what are you doing with that girl? Why are you here? What is all of this?
I rush to Opal's
Destra
side.
looks
I'll check on her.
before you can do that, Pure steps in
It's
front of you.
evil. It is evil.
I just want to see if she's okay.
He kind of looks away and says she's fine for the moment.
See, so why can't I just check too?
You need to answer why you're here first.
To check on Opal.
Pure is holding a staff with a holy symbol at the top. Destra does have a sword at her side. And they kind of look ready to defend something. And they look between all of you and said, "You don't," Destra speaks first, "you don't understand what is going on here. You need to leave. You're not supposed to be here. In fact, my son is not even supposed to be here."
We could all come to an understanding about what's going on, and you can explain why we have this misconception of what's going on by explaining it to us, and then if it is actually reasonable, we can leave. But if you're going to have our friend laying on an altar, pretty much unconscious, and wield a dagger, it kind of looks bad.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what you're viewing right now.
Yes, it looks evil, and I do not like it.
This goes far beyond and above all of you. You need to leave. And Destra takes
But
a
our
step
friend
towards
is
the
not
altar.
above all us.
Why
I
did-
run up and I throw a handful of pamphlets at her so it blocks her view.
All right, I need everybody to give me initiative.
Yeah, that's fair. I was gonna say, I was
I
like,
let you fuck around enough.
why did you kill them? All of them. Why did you do it? Never mind.
A little initiative, but that's okay.
Still though, do my pamphlets count? Do they block her view?
Pamphlets get to
If you
roll
want it to
initiative.
be an
Should she
attack.
get a little?
Oh my gosh, what if she gets like,
Is she flustered?
as she gets more and more into her religion, she'll like eventually be able to swarm, like, or to summon a
Pamphlet
swarm of
swarm.
pamphlets, like the letters in Harry Potter. Death by 1,000 paper cuts, you bitch!
Oh my god, that sounds so painful.
Oh my god. Oh, it does. That'd be awesome. Oh my god. It's a... We'd have to make that attack. It's called homebrew. Best homebrew attack.
Okay. Wow. Nobody really rolled really well except Izzy, but that's because she's dexterous.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
sprightly. I'm wiry.
Destra and Pure
Whispered
step in front of the
deception.
altar while pamphlets go floating down. All right, Izzy, you're up first. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna step this way a little bit until I'm on this side of him, and then I am going to say, "We tried to do this a different way," and go to stab him with my rapier.
Okay.
That
Have
lets
at it.
me do sneak attack. Okay. Rapier.
How is it a sneak attack?
My-
Because of,
My stupid
oh yeah.
rakish audacity stuff. Fancy footwork. 18.
That hits.
That is, I believe, 13 points of damage. Basic edition always wins against me. So,
You stab Lord Pure, and he's bleeding profusely, and he goes to his knees.
Oh shit.
You stabbed me! What? We needed to talk more about this. This isn't a good idea. It's
I
Destra's turn.
can I quickly? I just kind of want to look at what happens to the vines Now that there's fresh blood in the air.
You do see the vines start to writhe almost violently. And they almost seem to... Give me a perception check.
I have
All of us
I have
get
something
burned.
I want to say. It's a 12 from your girl.
You see them wriggling a little bit more than they were, definitely.
We need to grab Opal's body and drag it the fuck out of here and take this fight somewhere else.
It's
Don't
Destra's
worry, I'll
turn.
get it.
And Destra sees her cohort bleeding on the floor.
Oh no.
And
Don't do it, Leah.
I was always taught in Rogue Stool to ask questions
do
and
it.
not stab first, and here I am.
she's not the rogue. She's a very not nice person. Destra looks very panicked. And she looks between the blood that's now spilling on the floor, as well as to the vines, and then to this squad who has come to stop them. Findel takes a step forward as if to kind of talk to her. And Destra takes another step backwards, and she's actually going to put distance from you all to the other side of the altar. And yeah.
Don't do it.
This is so mean. She's gonna
I
stab Opal.
fully expected you to be like, she turns around and stabs. No, you actually had her do it? No!
Yep, that hits. Opal's unconscious, so she should get a hit anyway for 4 piercing damage. The knife goes into Opal. However, with her shaking hands, she misses anything vital. She hits Opal's shoulder. Opal seems to either be under a spell or really unconscious, so she doesn't react. But her blood begins to spill on the floor as well as the altar. And of course, this altar is surrounded by more vines, and suddenly they go nuts. However, you see, as this is going on, this is actually, I am so sorry if I stumbled too much. This literally was dependent on what you guys did. You have stabbed Lord Pier. His blood is also on the ground. And as soon as the vines slip forward to go for Opal's blood, they also get some of Lord Pier's, and suddenly these vines are absolutely insane. And from these vines, they start moving and slashing, and suddenly you don't just have these two people to worry about, even though they look just as afraid as you. You also have these vines to deal with. So give me 1 second. So for my sanity, I'm going to put a token on there, but just know that it's more than this.
Ah!
I know. Sorry.
That was awesome.
And the tree is reaching out towards you guys. But as it touches the blood, it gets Lord Pier's blood, this strange thing kind of happens. And it's going to be weird. So give me a minute. I'm so sorry. This is gonna be so bad. I've been trying to work on this in my head, and it's been difficult.
You're good. Don't worry.
It's almost like the tree screams, like it roars out, and this sound like reverberates through all of you, and suddenly every one of you sees something, like in your mind's eye, and for a split second, you all see the same vision. You see the 3 founders standing over the seed in a vast open land with trees beside the lake. They look tired, worn, but like hopeful. There's a large hole with the seed in the center, Bayfell waves his hand and a golden light shines down on the seed. Then Serenea takes out a small brick of something silver from her pocket and shaves it with a very sharp knife. Rolixin then holds out his hand for the knife, but suddenly the vision seems to shudder, and the knife is in his stomach. You see him fall forward and bleed upon the seed. He's in the hole with it, and then suddenly magic bursts forth, and the tree grows and grows and grows. Roots reaching deep into the lake and branches reaching up towards the sky. And then you snap out of it. The vision's gone. And you're back in the altar room.
Leah,
And
did the tree grow through him, or because he was on top of it? The seed,
the
right?
vision
So
is
did it,
fuzzy. Pretty much
grow
all you
through
saw
him?
was these vines and this tree shoot up.
Okay.
So you come back to the temple, and this tree is going crazy, and it's going to lash out. But it's going to lash out at the closest people, which happens to be Destra. So it's going to go really quick. And that hits her
Gonna jam and welcome to the slam.
for 12 bludgeon. You see this vine literally like almost smack her out of the way. And then you can kind of see what its plans are. These vines are reaching out towards the altar. Mina, that's your turn.
Yep. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm so ready. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Levitate on Opal, and I want to levitate her off the ground and move her like over here.
Okay,
I
can
move
you
her when I levitate her?
smack levitate up there for me really quick?
Yepper. Second. Back to it.
So you're rising her up 20 feet. Can you move her?
I don't know. that's my question.
It looks like you can only go up.
Okay. Yeah, so can I want to levitate her up as far away from the vines as I can. Unless are they all kind of sticking to the bottom like roots?
Yeah,
or
they're
are
kind of growing on the ground, but they are obviously going to reach somebody soon. And they are kind of like surrounding the room. Like on either side, like they're climbing the walls. This whole wall over here is vines. Like the temple was built into the tree.
Okay, hold on, wait. Since I get 2 actions, right?
You get 2 attacks.
That's my thing now, right? Oh,
2
damn, I only
attacks,
get 2
not 2
attacks.
actions.
Damn. Okay. Okay. I want to levitate her high enough that like somebody could reach her.
Quick question.
Who's after me? Fee's after me.
How high is the ceiling?
Good question.
Maybe about 12, 15 feet, because it's the altar room, so it's got kind of a high ceiling, but it's still a temple underwater, so...
Okay. I have an idea, so if you could just get her up, I might be able to do something. So...
Okay, perfect. Is there a certain height you need me to stop at? Because it can go up to 20 feet.
As high as you can. Just...
Okay. Let's levitate her as high as possible. Go up, 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 up. That's what I'm yelling.
Okay, so you levitate Opal upwards. The vines seem to be grasping around to grab somebody. First heading towards the altar to basically check on it, but it's gotta wait its turn. So next would be Fee.
Okay.
Mina, if you're done.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't do anything else. That's my action.
So here's my question. Could I cast spider climb on myself, climb up the wall, over the ceiling, grab her, and scoot her towards the door? Like towards the hallway. So cast a spell on myself so I can climb the ceiling and then use my movement to get to her and then as far back as my movement will allow.
How in your turn you could get to her, but grabbing her and interacting with her would be another turn.
Yeah. I was just like,
Yeah.
if it was like this round, I get to her and then like haul her away.
I guess if Mina raised her high enough, I guess you could technically, while climbing, push her.
Okay. Yeah. If you allow that.
Yeah, in this turn I'll allow you to get to her.
Okay. Yeah.
But
that's
you've
fine.
cast a spell and you've used movement, so in order to basically grab her and move with her, you'd have to wait for your next turn.
Right, and that's fine, because what I want to do is once I get to her, I want to basically kind of put myself, quote-unquote, on top of her, so that if anything reaches for her, it hits me first.
Okay.
So kind of basically shield her with me, so that then I can spider scuttle away, protecting the little injured opal, if need be.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna use spider climb, and then scoot my way up to the ceiling, and then kind of cover Opal with my figure, so that if anything comes after her, it'll hit me first.
Okay.
And then I think that's all I can do, because that's my spell and some movement.
Okay.
But I just want to start working on getting Opal the hell out of here.
Okay. Findel seems truly alarmed and unsure of what to do. His mom has just gotten hurt. Lord Pier is bleeding on the floor, but he's still alive. And this tree looks ready to almost do a lot more than just hit people. Like it starts digging into the ground a little bit, and the brick and the stone. And he is unsure of what to do. So he looks to you and he says, I'll just follow your lead, I guess. And he is going to cast let's do he's going to cast Protection from Good and Evil onto Fee, just to make sure that she can get, she has protection to get Opal out if she needs to be.
Thank you very much.
Sorry, your mom's a cunt.
I wouldn't. Well, we don't know the whole story. There could be more to this, but apt naming currently. So he's kind of standing by the door, and he does look back, and then he looks back to you, and he gives a very kind of pale face stare. Apparently this is not the only room that is currently being affected. And you feel the whole temple give a shake. That is Lord Pier's turn.
He turned to me and said that?
He turned. Findel said that to all of you.
Oh. Okay.
Lord Pier is bleeding, and he's currently very afraid. So he looks to the tree, and you see in that moment he's looking at the tree like it terrifies him. And he just out of reflex is just gonna guiding bolt it. And he hits the tree for 19 radiant damage, which does a little bit of damage.
Nice.
It hurts some of the vines, which wither a little bit, but then the whole tree seems to shake and be extremely, extremely mad about this. And that is end of the round. However, that's the lair action. Yay. And you guys are all within the space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna roll a d6. Mina, I need you to give me a. What did I have this on? A dex. Or no, Constitution roll.
A save or a roll?
Oh, sorry, yeah, Constitution save. Sorry about that. Need to choose my words correctly.
Okay, cool. Eek.
Okay, so this vine just lashes out, and they seem to be growing longer, as if they're truly desperate to grab things. And one aims for Mina, and suddenly it wraps around Mina. And Mina, for a split second, the world seems to stop for you. And suddenly, just like the vision from before, the temple kind of disappears behind you. And it's not the temple at the moment. You seem to be looking from somebody's point of view. You're standing on a ship with these beautiful emerald green sails, looking towards what you would assume would be Embervale. It looks like a lush volcanic island. Suddenly you hear Rolixon's name being called. You, who you guess that you're looking through his eyes, turns around and sees the other two lords approaching. And you hear yourself saying, "Looks absolutely perfect for a new beginning." You can feel like this hope in your heart as you're seeing this memory. The other two nod and exchange looks, and then the vision goes dark. You come back to yourself, and with that save, you are able to fight this vine off and beat it back before it can truly take hold to you. All right, and that's Izzy's turn.
What jerks.
Izzy, you there?
Yeah, I'm. Like, Relixin is
do
the
not
tree.
Kill with men.
No, I. Dead. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to.
I didn't think so, but I would
No,
have yelled. But Mina would have yelled that for sure.
Yeah, no, I'm. So Relixin is the tree. Why are you? I actually am gonna grab. I kind of want to grab the lapels of.
Oh, bleeding, still bleeding.
Yeah, no, definitely for sure.
Is it tie a cloth around him at
has
least?
Has it always been blood?
I can't. I don't know. I can't tell you anything more.
That's bullshit. You're dying out right here, and you're deciding to protect something when I could try and get you to safety. I have healing potions. We could heal this right up. What the fuck is going on? You need to either start being helpful or shut the fuck up.
Pierre looks extremely afraid, but he's kind of like unsure if he's more afraid of you or
I slap him.
The thing that's attacked. Ah! Ow!
Non-damaging, just to get his attention.
More blood. He looks legitimately terrified. But he's unsure of what to do. But then you see his holy symbol on the staff glow for a minute. And then he grabs one of your hands that's on the lapels, and it's a day of vision. So you get to have a vision as well. But this one is not from the tree. Pierre seems to share a bit of terror with you, and you see time kind of go backwards, but not to the ones you've seen before. You can't quite tell what time this is, but you can tell that it was not too far back. This one is you are looking from you are looking at Destra, basically. You hear yourself say, Destra, come look. And you're pulling somebody behind you. Mentally, you know this to be your cousin, Destra. You ascend this winding marble stairwell. Lady Leafborn looks really frazzled and indignant, but can't pull away. You reach this door at the top of the stairs, and you, being, you're guessing at this point, Lord Pier, pulls a key from your pocket and unlocks it. Hands shaking, so completely just unnerved. And he throws the door open and light spills out. Before you is an extremely bright light, and you are at a very tall tower. This is the star. This ancient and powerful light is one half of the very powerful magic that holds the tree and the whole city up. Destra looks on it. She's reverent, but she's not surprised. She's seen this before. She's been here before. She looks ready to be like, what the hell do you want? This is just what I've seen this before. However, as she looks to admonish you, the light flickers. She gives a gasp and says, It has never flickered. Never. Pier looks to her and says, what do we do? Destra looks to him, and then out over the city. You can see she's thinking, she's at a loss. She's scanning over the city, but then you see her eyes land on the withering part of the tree. She then nods and says, we return to where it began, and we provide for our home as our ancestors did. And then the vision comes back to the temple. And Pier is...
Damn it.
It looks like he could share
Always the
more,
best
but
answer.
he's not sure what to do. And he looks to you, goes, that was 35 years ago. It was something we could control. And you hear from the other, you hear a very weak Destra shouting, shut up! Don't tell them any more than they need to know.
I'm one step away from shoving you into the tree. What is going on?
Over here.
More of how there's got to be a way to stop, to fix this in a cleansing, something. You don't just you realize you're feeding people to this.
There were smaller lives
Let's
for
say
the greater good.
Let's say it back so you hear it. You were feeding people to this. You realize there's no situation where you'd be painted as a good guy for that, right? On the fucked up list. It's pretty high.
Do you know the loss we would suffer if we didn't do this? It was fine. It was once a season, and maybe once a year. But 3 months ago, we had to do something. More parts of the tree were dying. You see a rock be thrown across the temple as Destra's throwing things from where she's laying, trying to get him to shut up.
Is she actually hitting him, or is she
No, she's kind of weak. These guys are not actually.
Yes. I just imagine her just chucking it and it going flying other directions.
And
Can I yell out, or am I not allowed because it's not my turn?
well, technically this is
I
all
don't know how talking works.
This is all technically Izzy's turn. This tree ain't gonna wait very long, so.
No, yeah.
Exactly.
We need to do something to stop this. You have to know something more than that, to pause it or something.
You don't understand. Think about how the temple is shaking. What do you think the tree is going through right now?
You're a religious person, aren't you?
It's kind of a personal question, but of course, yes.
Well, yeah, no, obviously, yeah.
He starts to pull out bloody pamphlets.
No, I meant well, think about it. This is if I've ever seen something in need of divine cleansing, and she kind of thumbs over. Look at that. So there's got to be something we can do. This can't just be it.
I don't know what you want from me. We have to. Look, you can give it the girl. It should calm down for a while, and we can figure out something between there. Findel steps forward, obviously extremely angry at that option, and How dare you offer our people to this thing? How dare you not tell us? And Pier still looks extremely scared. These roots are kind of getting a little violent. Izzy, what do you want to do?
I'm
Can't just have a whole conversation here. This tree's
no,
about to attack
yeah.
again.
I want to figure out like, ugh. This is a little counterintuitive, but go with me on this, as weird as it is. I would like to grab one of the roots that are flailing
Okay.
on the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, give me a Constitution save.
7.
Okay, so this root wraps around you like as if it did with Mina, and suddenly the temple fades again, and you get another vision. Between too many things. This time, you see, you're from Berlixen's point of view. You see him and Serenea and Bayfell seem to be running, retreating like into a forest. You look down at yourself. You seem to be beaten, a little bit bruised. They do not look any better. You hear the sounds of something or somewhat hunting, as if far behind. Um, you're holding a sword. Serenea is also holding a sword, while Bayfell has a staff. You're panting, and everybody looks a little bit terrified. Suddenly, Bayfell speaks. What do we do? We cannot build any sort of city here. Anything we build will be destroyed by those barbarians before we can even welcome more of our kin. He looks beaten. Serenea then speaks. If we could grow a sacred tree fast and large, something they could never blunt with an axe or sword, she suggests. She's clutching at the sword. We can't, you hear yourself, Relixen say. All seeds must grow at a gentle rate. It can only be given the mothering nourishment. There's a long pause, and then Serenea says, It can take more and grow faster, Serenea mentions. Not without a great cost, Relixen bites back. Bayfell and Serenea share a glance before the vision fades again.
Oh
And
man.
Izzy, you are grappled by the vine.
Yeah, I made a choice.
That
Yeah, so I'm good.
that is Destra's turn. Destra is going to attack the vines that are going after Pier. You see some kind of recognition in Destra's eyes, and she is going to she's going to throw her rapier basically at one of the vines going after Pier. And I need everybody to give me a perception check when she does that. It does a little bit of damage.
I got an 8.
I got a 9.
Well, you see her try and whack vines away from Pier. That's all you get.
Oh man.
Checks out.
Hold on, unless Findel can do well, hold on. I'll give you guys a chance.
Be a mama's boy. Be a mama's boy.
It's a little bit better.
Oh.
Findel tells you, she doesn't have any love for Lord Pier. Something else is going on. Basically telling you she's not really doing it to like save him, like as if she cares if he lives or dies. She does not want the tree to get him.
Yeah.
Oh, because then it will be sated and won't want Opal. I don't want to sacrifice him either, though.
That is the tree's turn, and it has Izzy grappled, so it's going to do a slam attack.
It's time to slam. And welcome to the jam.
Does a 13 hit, Izzy?
Oh, no, I have a 16 now.
So it has you.
Wow.
I'm a very
it has
healthy
you grappled,
rogue.
but it basically is just waving you around right now. It's not gonna do much.
Just don't get whiplash.
And that is Mina's turn.
Okay. So I'm actually gonna run over and try attacking the vines that are also going onto Pierce. Is it Pierce or Pier?
Here, PYR.
Okay, Pier. I'm also going to start smacking at the vines because would they be the same ones? Because him and Izzy are like right next to each other.
This whole
So is it the
wall,
same vines?
this whole wall is vines and tree. It is huge. It is large. It is reaching out with all sorts of vines.
Yeah. Okay, so if I attack the ones near him, it's not gonna get Izzy free.
You can go after the one that's
Right.
holding Izzy.
Okay. Yeah, screw it. Like, I'll help him in a second. I'll step like kind of in front of him. Can I step kind of in front of him to attack the vines that are on Izzy?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna kind of block him a little bit from the vines, and go after the vines on Izzy. And while I'm doing this, I want to yell out, "With your human sacrifice, does it even help the star at all, or is you just make more problem?" That's what I yell.
It helped out for a while, but then last 3 months ago, things just started going to hell even more. Shut up, Pierre.
Unconscious her. Rock her to sleep.
Okay,
So if you want to attack, you can attack
Okay.
the vine thing, and then
Yeah.
Izzy, I guess you can have like advantage to get out of the grapple if you want.
Okay.
I'm going to attack the vine thing. I'm going to use my original sword. It took me a second because I have like 6 different things that say long sword.
I'm just
now.
picturing her balancing these mother. Which one?
I am. I'm like, oh god, which one is it? Okay, I'm gonna use my magic one with the hope that my roll will actually be good. But we'll see. Two-handed.
Hey!
Aha! Bitch!
Nice. Yep, that hits.
Okay. Yep, and I get an extra attack. Before I do the extra attack, does it still have Izzy?
She has to do a grapple. She basically has to get out of the grapple. It's a DC something. It's a check basically. It's a strength check, I believe. But I'll give her advantage because you're whacking at it.
Thanks. Cool. Okay, and then I'm going to turn to the vines that are trying to reach for Pier, and I'm going to try to hit those too. And we'll see. That hit?
Yes.
Yay! Fuck you, tree.
So you beat back some of these vines. They start, where you are, they start to retreat a little bit. But now they seem to be grasping out towards the sides of the altar. One towards Destra and the others towards the hallway. Again, digging into the temple walls as they go. And Fee, that is your turn.
Okay, so now I want to little spider walk, carefully move Opal across the ceiling and down the wall. And would I be able to get her to Findel and then also do something, or would my movement be my turn? I'm fine with either.
You could get her to Findel, but that would be your turn.
Okay, so I will get her to Findel so that she can kind of be like both of us can be around in order to kind of protect her. And then could I hold a reaction in case something tries to attack?
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Okay, I'll draw my sickle and like be prepared in case like one of the roots comes towards us. So I'll hold a reaction.
Okay. Findel looks a little unsure. He's kind of like looking around. He's like, I really probably should heal Opal, but should I also help your friends and you?
Heal
I'm
Opal.
not entirely sure.
Heal Opal.
Yes,
take care of her first.
Yeah.
We will be fine. We will make sure that this works.
So
we need to make sure she doesn't bleed out.
So he casts. He casts. First, he casts Spare the Dying, as a bonus. Cantrip. Just
hell, even if
sure.
you just made sure that she didn't die.
Yeah. So he casts Spare the Dying to make sure she doesn't have to do death saving throws if. For now, and that is Lord Pier's turn. He is trying to scoot back, leaving blood on the floor, and you can see these
Yes,
vines.
I protect you. You move. Move. Go.
he's like trying to get up, but he's gonna
Stupid,
do
go.
he's gonna do another guiding bolt at the tree,
Stop hitting it! Oh my god.
and he misses. He hits a piece of the wall. He's really not sure about what's going on,
At
and
least
that
move
is
to the door.
that is the lair action. But it has Izzy in its hands. So Izzy, you feel this pulse of power through the vine that's holding you, and suddenly you get another vision. Visions all around today.
Hell yeah.
Get a vision. You get a vision. Get the vision.
And okay, so in this vision, you see a large hole is dug many yards from the river's edge. In its center is a seed. Nestled in the center is the seed that you know from the stories. Standing over it are the three lords, so you're looking for Merlixen still. You appear tired and even more beaten or trodden upon, like this is, your last hope kind of thing. You seem to have been fighting off something for a while. Bayfell holds out his hand and whispers to the seed. Sun captured from the golden shores of the great basin of the Mother Forest Lake, warm and nourish our hope as it grows and raises us towards the sky. Serenea pulls from her pocket the small bar of silver and cuts shaving from it very carefully. She speaks as well. Root silver from the Titan rocks that anchor the Mother Forest to the earth. Enrich this seed and soil so that our people want for nothing. And you see Rolixin take the sword to his hand and holds the bleeding cut over the seed as well. Crimson drips down onto the seed as he speaks. Blood brewed strong through toil and dedication to the growth of the Mother Forest. Take this sacrifice as the vow from the Arboreals to tend to you all of our days. The vision disappears, and you're back in the temple. And this vine is still around you, still holding to you, but you can try and get out of it.
I'm gonna try and get out of it.
Okay. I need a strength check. Yep, that's just enough. So you wrestle free of the vine, and you're no longer being held by it. But I believe that is your action when you try and get free of it. Unless you want to do something with your bonus action.
No, I was just gonna try and run over here.
Okay. That's within distance. So you run over towards Destra. She's standing up again, but is looks like she's a little bit beaten by these vines, and kind of glares at you. So what do you want?
Is this the only way to take care of a mother tree? Or have you guys been neglecting your duties?
She looks like truly offended. No, we've been nourishing it as it's been dictated, as we were taught. Well, for the most part. It didn't start with us. There was no other choice.
I'm gonna...
She seems to, give me a perception check.
Okay. 16.
Nice.
So she doesn't know the visions you've had. So she only knows that story from what's written. But she knows some things that might have only been passed by word.
I described the last vision I had to her.
She says yes. That's the original sacred seed ceremony. I don't know what you want from me. That's what's supposed to happen. It's supposed to grow from there with time and care, and it slowly develops into a city.
So something happened in the past where they couldn't wait for this slowly developed shit, and they decided to jumpstart it. How did they do that?
She looks really uncomfortable. It's there. There's a way you can make it more powerful, but that hasn't been done in generations. You're not supposed to, because it requires a sacrifice of all three.
All
And
three.
She shouts this.
Ooh.
Three what?
Findel steps
All
forward.
three
The
of them.
three lords. In order to make it, the extra special spell, you're supposed to
Super secret
sacrifice all
spell.
three people.
Oh my god.
If
So
you
they
only sacrifice
Did
one,
who has done this? Did they do this?
that's what no, so he's like they fucked it up.
I mean, but did they? We don't know if they killed themselves after.
We know we've seen the
We?
vision
they
where
had
only
descendants. They have
one.
descendants. You're
Yeah.
standing in the room with three of
Oh,
them.
they had descendants.
Yes. They had descendants. They
The other two
Okay.
had descendants. The
Yeah.
one that they basically let die
Yes.
is the only one
he
that
died.
has no direct line.
I
so
don't think they
let
let
him-
die. I think they killed him.
Well, yes, but
Well,
it's
yeah.
also
I mean, they let die
him
after
take
they
all
stabbed him.
take all the weight of cool. You're
Yeah.
gonna sacrifice yourself. We're gonna go live long, happy lives.
Yeah, I just didn't know if they had like family that was back waiting and then came. That's why I was like, did they kill themselves too? You get what I mean?
Well, even in
oh,
that
yeah.
other
That makes-
vision where, like, the two of them, Serenay and what's his nuts, the other one,
Bayfell.
Serenay and Bethel were basically like saying we should just do this, and Relixin was like, no, the tree can only be grown this way for it to be safe. So I feel like he's the most like
Yeah.
hesitant against it, and that they kind of have like a buddy thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Oh, yeah.
probably because while they were nobility, from the sounds of it, he probably didn't match up to their standards. Because remember, they
Mhm.
changed him from being half elf to being a full elf to make it sound more righteous.
Izzy eye twitches.
Because
It's very
they're
possible that was just a race
racist.
thing. But who knows? Destra is looking like she wants to head towards the door. She looks like she's about to try and make a run for it.
I'm gonna grab her ankle.
Good.
Give
God
me a
damn it.
give me a. She's got to go past you, so give me a contested strength check.
Don't fuck me on this. Okay, I can deal with that.
All right, so you're able to grab Destra, and she falls forward. I think she's already been hit once by the tree. And let's see.
Oh no.
She's not super squishy, but she's not
But
great.
NPCs are still kind of sort of squishy.
You grab a hold of Destra, and she falls, and these vines are reaching out towards her, and heading towards both of you as well. And that is the tree's turn, and the tree, seeing an easy meal, is gonna try and go after her.
Oh no.
That definitely hits.
Oh no.
Oh no, the squishy elf.
Oh my god.
The vines grab Destra and smash her against the floor. You see her go unconscious.
Oh god.
And the vines are trying to basically pull her back towards the center. And Findel looks extremely terrified. Yes, he knows his mother is doing something wrong, but that's still his mother. And he looks like he's ready to go jump in and try and save her. Mina, that is your turn. These vines are still trying to sop up
Okay.
whatever's left of Pier.
Yeah. So I want to run over and like grab her. Like, cause did this motherfucker fucking run? I told him to run.
No, he's
I
still
told
laying there.
him to
He's
go to
injured.
The door. Did he move?
Oh, he's trying to crawl there.
Idiot! Oh my god.
He's injured.
Has he moved at all? Is he at least like here?
He's incapable of moving at a rate that you
Like-
want him to because he's injured.
Eh.
Ah, yeah, but like she's gonna die, dude. Like
Yeah,
can like
no,
I
I
stay
think
and
you're
protect him?
definitely making the right choice. I was just explaining.
Okay. Okay, so I want to run over here and I'm gonna grab her. Is she? Did you say she's gone unconscious? She
Yeah,
has,
she is
right?
unconscious.
Is she at? Is she at? I should cast spare the dying level,
She will be
or
doing death saving
what?
throws, yes, soon.
How dead is
On her
she?
turn.
Okay, okay, but she's not. I don't have to. Hold on. I'm gonna save the spell slot. Um. Okay. Question: if I do an action here, can I still do an attack with my extra attack thing?
It's 2 attacks. It's not 2 actions as far as I understand it. It's just you have
Well,
2
cause like,
attacks.
is lay on hands an action? It is, isn't it?
Yes.
Is it? Crap. Um. Okay. Before I do anything, I have to ask you, Leah. Uh. So you know how I have Nature's Wrath as my channel divinity? Um.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the description, and I know it says a foe, like a singular foe. However, could I have my crazy like
Spectral
spectral
vines.
vines be like duking it out with the actual vines just to kind of to make them back the fuck up a little bit? Like, I'm guessing they wouldn't do any damage, but could they like? And they can't grab them, but could I have them like come out of the ground and just be like, you know, when like people just smack each other with their little hands? don't know how to
I
describe
can
that.
let you do that within your radius, the 10 feet radius. So your vines
Okay.
are basically keeping the current vines around you away.
Okay. Okay.
I'll let you do that
Okay.
because it's 10 feet.
God.
It's within 10 feet of you,
Yeah.
and so I'll let you within
Mhm.
10 feet of you keep the vines kind of at bay. This just to let you know, I have to treat this as not like a singular creature. For visual
Yeah.
effects, it looks like a
Yeah.
singular creature, but it's not really a singular creature. But yeah,
Oh no, I know. That's
yeah.
why I was like, will
So
this
yeah,
work?
I'll
Because
let
it
you.
says
The
singular
spectral
foe.
vines can kind of play
Okay.
thumb war with the current vines within 10 feet of you. So basically, keeping the vines
Okay.
off of Destra, Izzy, and you.
Okay, cool. So instead of healing Destra, sorry Destra, I'm gonna do that just to try to keep the vines a little bit off of all of us, uh, so that they can't hurt her more. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I don't know what I have to do to do that. I just do that, I
That's
guess. There
no,
we go.
that you're fine.
There's my
So
action.
well, yeah, you see spectral vines, look like they're bathed in moonlight, appear and seem to wind themselves around the other attacking vines, keeping them away and off of Destra, Izzy, and you. Basically like a little spectral vine, kind of half dome, keeping them away from you.
Cool. That's
And
so cool.
so Fee, that is your turn.
Okay. Are we to the collective agreement that the best plan is to get the fuck out of here?
Yes, I think that is the best plan.
So instead of trying to kill the
Personally,
tree,
I think.
try and like get
Mm.
away.
We have to. There. What the fuck?
The temple gives another shudder.
Because I feel like with as much as the ground is shaking beneath our feet, we need to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, no, but like, this is. You feel the quakes. It's happening everywhere. We have to solve whatever this is here. We have to do it now. We have to figure out something. Like,
Well, what do we do? Besides, get out.
Um,
I'm gonna. Fuck. Okay, I want to
so it's
touch the
Fee's
tree
turn. Hold
again.
on.
Let's see. Yeah.
So basically, should I attack the tree or should I try and placate and make sure that people aren't dying?
The second one, I think.
Okay.
Ooh, maybe heal the guy that's like crawling halfway across the
Yeah, I think that whatever it is, we
this
have
one.
to do it here, and it has to happen now. I think that there isn't an escape until we deal with this problem first.
Okay.
Leah,
So
did you describe what these are?
Just
We know what
ambiance.
these are.
Garlic bulbs.
Meh. I was really hoping
They're
there'd be like
skull
some kind of
lanterns,
words on
but
them.
yeah.
They look like garlic
good.
bowls.
Yes, garlic down here
I want skulls.
under the water. Keeps the
Protect
air
from
nice and fresh.
vampires.
Yeah.
Smells of our Olive Garden.
We getting breadsticks?
Alright, for now then, I guess I will cast Cure Wounds on Mr. Crawley on the floor. Can't do much else.
Mr. Crawley on the floor.
He's not doing much else.
Crawley on the... He
So
tries
you
sometimes.
cast Cure Wounds. You close up his wound a little bit, so he's able to at least get up. That gives him a little bit of health. And that is Findel's turn. Findel looks between you all. He sees his fallen mother. And he also looks to the tree.
No, no, no. We're not.
And-
We're not sacrificing ourselves today.
He hands Opal
Yeah,
to
come on
Fee.
then.
What are you
And
doing?
Oh my god.
What are you doing?
I need you to make sure Opal
Grapple him.
I,
stays alive.
I need you to make sure that she has a father
And
to wake up.
Findel moves forward and he cuts himself. Um,
Another beach.
and
No.
his blood starts to fall on the floor. And this would be, just like Destra, this would be the blood of Serenea. And as soon as the vines touch it, there seems to be a weird ripple effect. So now the tree has drunk both Pyr and Serenea's blood, or Pyr and Findel's
Ooh.
blood, and there is a very short moment where everybody shares the same vision once more.
There we go again.
Awesome.
You are looking through Elixin's eyes, as suddenly a flash of pain goes through you. You look to see Serenea holding a knife with blood dripping down it. You look down, there's a wound in your stomach. Beside her, Bayfell looks extremely guilty, and he waves his hand. It seems to take the pain away, but of course not heal anything. You see the world kind of tumble. Relixin falls into the pit, blood slipping from the wound, and it floods the hole. The seed is soon covered in it. It begins to grow, the roots wrap around Relixin, and soon the world goes dark, but a bright star appears above, rising into the sky. You guys come back to the temple, and Findel looks to you and says, "Just take them and go. It's not a completed spell, but it will hold it for a while."
Nope.
You need to go. The tree is calm for now, but obviously its roots want the spell completed. At least this will hold it for a while.
This is only a temporary fix. If we can fix it here,
We can't keep
we
putting
must try.
band-aids over bullet holes and expect it to like work out. And
Yeah.
I don't want you to like sacrifice yourself for this ain't like old bullshit. There has to be something else.
You shouldn't have to pay the price for their mistakes.
Honestly, I have half
Yeah.
a mind to throw your mom and the other guy in here and just get it over with.
I mean,
Unfortunately, you see vines start to like wrap around his near his feet.
Nope.
Unfortunately, they're going to have to answer for the crimes and at least, set it right in the city.
Wait, is he trying to like... No, I'm not gonna let... I'm gonna go and cut those vines off him.
It's Lord Pyr's turn. He's healed up. And he looks terrified, like he would not be able to make that kind of sacrifice. But you are getting...
I now regret healing him.
But you now get the point that if you wanted to complete the spell and solve the problem that way, it would require his blood. But for now, the tree looks to be semi-sated with partial spell, but it's still wriggling and about to attack. But if it gets Findel, it could get something. You'd have to figure out
God.
some other way to.
We need to push the mom
It's
and this thing in there.
It's either make the
God
decision
damn
now
it.
or help the city when it falls. It may not fall fast. It's a large tree. You could probably get everybody out. But it's either the tree stays standing now for a while or it falls. I just need Opal safe.
I think. How attached are you to your mom?
Oh, God.
She did raise me for over 200 years. So
So then I'm gonna turn to her. You're really gonna let your son die
she's
for this?
unconscious.
Oh, she is.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
She's
just
passed
declare the
out.
dying.
She's
Okay.
unconscious.
I'm gonna pour a healing
Do you
potion
not
down this
know
bitch's
more
throat.
men who I protect? God damn it. Yeah. You have no clue, this little man who
She-
stand there look like dumb. Come on,
she
think
wakes up,
something.
is
You
very
help.
confused, and is very alarmed to see her son start to be wrapped in vines. She tries to get up and head towards. Just give the tree the girl. It'll be fine for a while.
Your granddaughter, you're
Um,
fine with that.
My granddaughter? I don't have a granddaughter.
Mhm.
Wake the fuck up.
You
Oh,
do.
you definitely do. Look at Opal.
She looks thoroughly confused.
Findel, say
And-
words right now.
Say words.
I really don't know what to say right now. I'm kind of being wrapped up in vines. You see the vines kind of start making their way up him.
Okay. But I'm gonna
Destra tries
sprint over to where I'm gonna start using my rapier to try and saw through as many, like, slash through as many of these as possible.
Okay, give me a sec.
This is bullshit. If you could just stop trying to be a nice guy and
Whoa.
sacrifice yourself every goddamn minute, we want to
that
deal
hits.
with this shit. 13 damage.
Okay, you slash these vines. He doesn't really seem to move. He's not like he's not getting away. Like he's willing to do this, and but he's not like being mean to you. But you'd manage to get the vines off him, and you do some damage to these vines. That look extremely angry and agitated.
Me too. Yeah, okay. That's what I'm just trying to do with this right now.
So you're kind of hacking. So you guys have noticed you're doing damage to these vines. You're cutting them short, back to this wall. So you're doing some damage and freeing your guys. You're not like killing anything really, but you're at least mitigating
Yeah, it's like
the
pruning.
damage right now. But it's like putting a band-aid on a dam.
Yeah.
So that is the awakened tree's turn, and it is going to go after Findel. Because it has its
Meaty
Clutches.
claws.
claws? Are they it's not really
This is
claws.
Bullshit.
15 damage.
That doesn't hit. It's a miss. For sure.
Yeah, totally missed. He's
21.
he's
Fin-
hit, and he falls against the stone. He's still got health and stuff like that, but he is injured. And Mina, that is your turn.
Oh my god, I have no idea what to do. My brain is in like 15 places right now trying to figure out what to do. Okay. She's awake. Right?
She is.
She's,
yes.
She's cool now?
Yes,
So
and
she
she is
doesn't
going
need
to.
lay on hands?
No. Well, I mean,
You'll need more.
Cool,
more
but she's
things.
awake.
I
Joey.
need to get to my son. That's what I need to do. Just give the. She's just a girl. Nobody knows who she is. It's
Is the daughter of
Nah,
your
she-
own
your-
son.
It's really hard to see with your head so
Yes,
far up
you
your ass, huh,
stupid.
bud?
This is very stupid. You
My
kick
son
her
has
mother
no
out
children.
because you bad.
Mina, that's your turn.
Bullshit.
Okay. Weird idea. Would it be possible for me to like put her kind of like block over here and like move along with her all the way to Findel, but keep the spectral vines going so they eventually end up like here, or is that asking way too much?
The vines can't move. You summon them in one place.
Damn it. Oh man. By the way, did you see my gif about how I picture the vines?
Oh, you put it in the message to me, I think.
Yeah, we didn't see it in
Oh
the.
shit. Oh no. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'll describe
on.
it to you guys.
Hold
Oh,
on.
never mind.
No. Wait. I get it. Hold on. Okay. Just know the vines are orange. My vines. My vines are orange.
Okay.
That's how I pictured it.
We have two, like,
Okay,
an orange tabby
so-
and a gray cat fighting themselves, since I don't have that
Yeah.
on my stream screen.
Okay. Oh god. Oh my god. I don't know what to do. These vines are a puzzle and I can't figure them out.
The answer
Ah,
is
well,
Mommy and
obviously.
Priesty Boy need to go in the vines.
I was gonna say the answer is probably in my god book.
Ooh!
Findel is like, no, you have options. Take them and get Opal out of here.
But that is an option that leaves you behind, and it's not a good option.
Look, it's one person here that's
Actually-
willing to go in versus anybody unwilling to go in. So, I think that's a
Ugh.
little bit better.
We put plenty of unwilling
Stop
people
being
in the
such
tree. They take a
martyr.
turn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's actually a
Question.
very good point.
Would it be possible for me to wake Opal up, or has she been given some like crazy sedative that makes it so she won't wake up at all?
It's just spare the dying, so he just made sure she doesn't have to do death saving throws, but she's still at like 0
Okay.
hit points, so it's
Okay,
she
awesome.
Give
I'm
that
going
bitch
to
a Red
run
Bull.
over here and do lay on hands and get her the fuck up, so she can speak for herself and guilt trip him. Okay, I'm gonna
Let's add
give
another
her.
character to this chaos.
Yes, thanks, guys. Asking the one DM that can't do voices. So you
I
wake
gave her
Opal.
10 health with my lay on
You
hands.
guys are using all these health on people who are not actually gonna do much.
Well,
Trust
she
me,
can
if I could
speak.
take back the
speak
cure
sense.
wounds I did for what's his butt.
What's his butt is actually going to head towards the hallway soon, probably.
Grapple him.
Opal wakes up and she looks around. What exactly is going on? Where
There
am
is a
I?
lot. Tell your father to stop be stupid and not kill himself. That's what
My
is going on. You tell him
father?
this. Yes, this stupid idiot over there.
Yeah.
I'm yelling.
Welcome to your family counseling meeting. Sorry you couldn't be in a better place. That's your dad. That's your grandma. She's nuts. Your dad is on this really crazy self-sacrifice kink, and I need you to break him out of it.
Look, just let me walk in the vines. I'm sure it's like going to sleep. It's
Oh,
I don't want. I'm going to be a bad father anyway. Just. Fee, that's your turn.
Okay, first thing Fee's going to do is she's going to move right here so that he can't get out without going through me. Because we are figuring this out as a group, god damn it!
We made our own escape room.
You guys are adorably righteous.
And then are there still like vines and stuff wrapped around Findel being his self-sacrificing bullshit?
On his turn, if he wants to, he can try and get out of the grapple, but
I'm gonna make an attack on, or like a swat his hands away. Stop being a bitch.
So
just let me do this. It's going to be okay.
Swat.
it's not going to be okay because you don't need to think about just one thing right now. You need to think about, yes, we want to stop whatever this is going on with the tree, but you have people to live for. You know, your daughter, The child that you made with the woman you loved so dearly?
But if we don't calm the tree right now, there's nothing going to be left up there
Totes agree.
after a while.
We got to deal with this. Just not this way.
The tree will be like this again in like 5 minutes probably after you do this. So it does not make any sense. It is stupid. Do
Mhm.
not be stupid. Think long time. Not
Sophie, are
now
you doing
time.
anything?
I mean, do I attack the
No,
tree?
this is rough.
How bloody. Oh, no, we woke her up from being on sleep. Never mind.
Everybody's awake.
No, I was trying to figure out like how much blood the mom has
Smack
really
here, so he
spilled.
starts bleeding again?
She didn't really. She got smacked around. She hasn't bled too much.
It's like-
Here's the one who got straight up
Question,
stabbed.
Did it get any of Opal's blood at all?
Yes.
Yes.
It
That's
did.
the 3, because Opal's a half elf. Did the tree get
Yeah.
its blood too?
Everybody give me a perception check, or this is the best I got. Yeah.
26.
Wow, guys.
Mina's searching for the god book in her bag.
Yeah.
I know it's in here somewhere. I know it's in here somewhere.
Izzy and Fee, the tree didn't start going crazy even after Opal's blood spilt on the floor. It wasn't until Pierre's blood touched it did it actually start losing it.
This means something.
That's all you're gonna get. Fee, what are you doing?
Tasking!
So, Fee, behind you with your perception, there's nothing in the hallway.
Shoot, like, hit him.
Hit who?
You want me to hit here?
Oh, okay.
She knows what I'm talking about. Don't play this game.
No, Fee, hit me.
You're too far away, Fidel. I guess, yeah, I'll just try and, like... Because I'm not going to try and kill, but just, like, slash... Like, cut his arm or something like that. Go after Pierre again.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I mean, because it's like going
Oh my
out
God.
of here is like I don't think it's gonna really solve anything.
No, I think we need to make him bleed more.
Oh my god, guys. Oh,
I really don't think a few drops of blood, in case you haven't noticed, full-on sacrifices are kind of what this tree is into. I don't think a few drops of blood are gonna do it. Look, just let me walk in there. It
Nope,
will
nope,
be
nope.
sated for a while, and
What if we
Even if
all
you
give
do, that's
enough
not going
blood
to
make
stop
one
the
person?
you just crit on Pierre Fee. Do your damage.
Yeah, I did. I know. I'm sorry.
How much did he get healed for? 10?
He got healed for
Kylie.
8.
Kylie,
What?
crit, you can say that it just did a minor cut like you intended.
No, that's full damage. That's a full swing.
Damn it.
I love that. Like, but that means it's supposed to be the best thing.
It's only
5.
5 whole damage.
Oh, I'm on the floor bleeding again. Oh no, I remember this place.
I thought crit. Oh, you already did it. Does it deal double damage from that too?
I think that might.
Oh, never mind. Pierre's unconscious.
No.
A pea.
really
I'm
about to be
laughing so hard of a pea.
You
Are we
see
much-
vines
are we
start
much better
wiggling
than
and
the
start
original?
wrapping around him.
Oh shit!
God.
No, we gotta get Findel out of these vines before they both decide to like go together and push Gma in there.
Could you not talk about my mother? Look, can we all... Why don't you just all go? I'm willing. I don't really want my mother to die. Her choices have been of concern, and I'm sure she should technically answer to the people up top, but I don't think...
Okay.
if you-
I
I
genuinely,
don't know if more death will help
Mhm.
this.
I genuinely, okay, just
If you're
to,
ready to sacrifice yourself.
yeah, it's
Yes, well,
stupid.
that's an easy death. It's not like I was doing much.
Oh my god. No. So what I would like, guys.
Hold on, it's not your turn.
Mm,
Nope, it's his, and he's gonna walk further in, I'm sure. Ugh, ugh.
Yeah, Findel's gonna try and get past Izzy and
can I
walk towards
use
the
an
tree.
opportunity attack to grapple him?
Sure. Give me a contested strength test. How's your
21.
strength? How's your strength, dear?
You're not going nowhere.
So you wrestle Findel back. He's just kind of doing that weak. No, let me go. It's okay. Let me go.
Smack
That's
him
not gonna be
lightly.
strength
Stop it.
failed. I mean, he gets pushed further away from the tree.
Yeah, she wipes some vines off of him.
Like, pushes him. Sit down.
Oh god. Oh, I can't see out of
That's
that
Lord
contact.
Pier. He's gonna do a death saving throw.
Oh my god, guys. I hope he makes it.
That's a fail. So that's
Did he
one
die?
fail. No, you gotta get 3
You
fails.
gotta get
Hold
3
on,
in a row.
Can I just spare the dying? Can I just like run in and spare the dying?
Oh,
It's not your turn.
It's not your turn.
Izzy, that's your turn.
Um,
I thought you meant
I'm
3 in a
gonna
row.
chop some
Okay.
more vines off of Findel,
Okay.
and I'm gonna
Basically
throw him.
attacking the tree.
Yeah, trying to get him out of there, and trying to get him
Okay.
out of there. That's the main
Roll.
goal right now.
Good attack.
No, I don't want to do either of that. I want them both to bleed on, all 3 of them to bleed on it kind of at the same time. And then maybe that will shut everything up. That's my thought, maybe.
But my concern is that the reason that this started is because one of them was willing to make the sacrifice. Or was forced to make the sacrifice while the other 2 said, fuck that.
Hmm.
And
Well, and we
so
don't
one
have a
paid the
representative
ultimate
of
price, the
the
other
guy
2
that was
chickened
killed.
out. So yeah, I don't know.
This spell it's an incomplete spell. Rolixin didn't give his life, but he was the full death of one of them. It was, if you were gonna do the extreme devotion route, all 3 of them should have given their lives, but since only he gave his life, the spell is incomplete. I don't know what took it so long to become angered. It could have been some outside force or something. Something's happened, and Rolixin's spirit obviously is enacting the rest of the spell, turning it into what seems to be a curse. Let a descendant go in and finish the spell. Maybe I could take Lord Pier. He's never really been nice to me, but that hits Izzy.
Oh my god. Leah, I have a question. How long has it been since
8
the
damage.
Queen fucking got decapitated? Like, how long have we been doing things and traveling? Has it been 3 months?
No, it's only been a couple weeks. 3 months ago is when she was basically deposed and jailed, and when all of her power was kind of taken away from her. In just about every sense. 8 damage.
So do we still have Queen Dagger, or did we get rid of?
I have it. I pull it out. Right here. Oh, I'm touching it.
I think we should do something with that, but I don't know.
The
what
King
we do.
Killer thing?
Kingslayer. Yeah.
Kingslayer?
Yeah. I feel like it's important. I've tied it together in my brain. I don't know.
They did say it was elfish made.
They did, but
they didn't
was
know
made
where.
by a half-wit blacksmith. You guys have talked to a blacksmith about it.
Oh yeah.
We did, but still, she owned it. I don't know.
Did she?
My brain is.
You've never confirmed it. You found it.
No, Leah, no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, never mind. It's not even my turn. It's Izzy's turn.
I'm so
Izzy
confused.
attacked. No, it's done.
Yeah, no,
Izzy
I did.
attacked.
Yeah, I did that. I did it.
Destra is very, very concerned about what's going on. She is kind of at her wit's end about this. She is going to make her way towards Opal.
Oh no.
And basically going to aim to try and attack Opal, but there are obviously people in the way.
Yeah, I'm standing in front of Opal. I just healed her. Hey, lady, don't do stupid things. Come on.
Get out of the way. Just give the child to the tree.
No. No.
She is gonna try and attack you, Mina, since you are in her way.
Ah, fucking asshole! I helped you.
I don't think that hits.
Ha! You missed me, stupid.
She's the questionable noble. That is the tree's turn, and it is going to take another slam attack on Findel. It does not hit. So he's flailing around, but the tree is missed because Izzy's kind of currently wrestling around with Findel. Mina, that's your turn.
Ah, crap. Okay. Oh my god. I don't even know what to do here. Because I don't want to attack this bitch, because then she's gonna be on the ground, but I don't want to go and heal this motherfucker.
Once again, it looks like you guys are doing damage to the tree.
Hey.
Yeah, but then if I go and attack the tree, I'll probably need
heal it
to move.
Heal it.
Heal the tree?
Yeah.
You think? Like,
Fidel looks a little alarmed. No, that's. I wouldn't.
Why?
I think you guys should just get out of its way. Just go.
Like, try and cleanse the tree with your with your pamphlets, with your vibes.
I throw pamphlets at the tree.
Don't then spend 3 hours reading the pamphlet very carefully and asking questions.
The vines look very offended that you're using paper made out of trees.
And then more, I truly do think, I'm kind of just curious to see what would happen, like if that like healing energy to try and like right the wrongs that this tree has in it. It feels very rock and roll to me.
Oh, this is a bonus action. Man, I should have done that earlier. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm looking at my spells. There's so many.
So once again, there is a injured vines and stuff like that in front of you. You kind of beaten it back in different ways. Singed, cut, that kind of thing. Lord Pier is rolling death saves.
Okay.
Destra is trying to get to Opal, but she's got to go through Mina. She's obviously not very good. Findel is weakly fighting Izzy, kind of seeing this as her only hope. Opal is very confused. And you have a hallway behind you, and the temple is shaking. And you guys do start to smell water.
Oh shit. So maybe we should actually leave. Okay, I'm not going to leave, and it's even though we probably should. I'm gonna do Toll the Dead at the tree, specifically the portion in front of Findel.
Okay.
I don't know how much wisdom a tree has, so.
Well, using its stats, I have a wisdom stat, so yeah. Does he have to do a save?
Yep.
Got an 18.
Did that? Yeah, I mean that's better than okay. It didn't hit. In the meantime, I'm going to cast Divine Favor as well, so that I have that because it's a bonus action. So that's kind of
Okay.
revving up in the background. Um, I think that's all I can do. Oh, I'm also. Can I say that I am like standing there with my sword out to be like,
Yeah.
do not even come over here. You are being stupid. Stop it. Is your granddaughter. He is now, he monk now or whatever. He not going to have another kid. So you want your blood to continue? Look this here. Oh, behind me. Wow. It exists now.
I
Wow. What a
don't have any
concept.
grandchildren. Move out of the way. Fee, that
Oh
is your
my
turn.
god, she's such a Karen.
Karen Elf.
If I look behind me,
Karen.
can I see water spilling in?
You can't see any yet.
But I can smell it.
Yeah, you can smell it, and you think you can kind of hear dripping start to increase.
God, should we sacrifice these people? Man, I don't.
I feel like sacrificing them is just not. Is gonna make us just as bad as them.
No. No.
But
I think I feel like there was a lot of chuckling about healing the tree, but I'm really really into that option right now. I think that that's worth trying. I'm gonna
really,
tell
I'm gonna try and
I'm
heal
gonna
the
tell
tree.
I feel
Findel
like
if nothing else. Findel,
just
you
gonna
have
make
like
it
the healing
stronger.
magic, right?
Yes.
Can you like instead of doing this weird fucking like sacrificial shit, maybe try like pouring that good energy into the tree to see if that helps it? It's like this is all corrupted, right? So we gotta clean it. We gotta wash it clean.
It's not his turn, so
Yep.
it's Fee's
Feast
turn.
turn.
Do you want me to try to heal the tree?
I mean, we've tried everything else. Why not? I don't like the solution that we
I don't know.
have that are left, right? So I'm trying to figure out something else.
But what if it make it more strong?
Well,
I
it
don't
look
know, I
it kind
swear.
of looks like we're fucked either way, so like we'll just have to deal with it. Unless this is
It's up to you guys.
it's so we can either keep trying new ways to do things, right? Or we can decide that we're gonna have to kill somebody to make this stop. Well, two somebodies mainly.
Opal pipes up. Can we just? I don't have any idea what's going on. Can we kill the tree or at least make it stop?
I'm trying to do
Trying to go after us or after my dad. I really just want to get out of here.
Yeah, I think
She has
maybe
no
we
idea
should
what's going
attack
on.
the tree still.
She doesn't know what you guys are talking about sacrifice. She just woke up.
Okay. Am I healing or attacking the tree?
Great question.
I-
don't know.
it's up to you. Like, I would heal it, but that's.
You could roll for it.
I think it's gonna. I feel like it's gonna work.
Yeah, you
like,
could roll for it.
What do you mean?
Roll a d2.
oh,
Yeah.
flip a
Well,
coin.
there's only
Do a
d4s
D2.
here, but
Alright, I will
which is
try.
technically just a coin.
I will just do like a small healing spell to see if anything changes. And if that doesn't work, I'm gonna blast the shit out of it my next turn.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Okay, so that's touch.
Yeah, so I will go close enough to maybe touch one of the ones that's around Findel.
Okay. Fee, give me an Arcana check.
Oh shit, I'm not good at Arcana.
It's not a save, a check.
It doesn't matter. I have a 0 modifier to Arcana.
Okay, so you reach out and you heal one of these vines. You don't get a full-on vision again, but you do get a image in your mind. And this tree that gave this like almost monstrous scream, it seems to kind of ripple through you again, and you get this image of that original pit with the seed in it, but now the seed is still there, but with a skeleton over it, as if the seed's like sitting in his rib cage almost. And then the vision goes away, and you've healed the tree for 8. And where you've healed them, the vines kind of seem to move away a little bit, as if parting,
Oh my god.
but then they kind of wiggle
We
back
have to
together.
get a skeleton.
We have to get to Relic Zone.
Yeah,
Mm.
I knew it.
Give him his real tomb.
Yes, that's a good idea. Oh my gosh, that's a great idea. How do we get...
So it's Findel's turn. Findel is now
Heal.
heal it.
Yes,
Why would I heal it?
heal the tree. Just
Yes, it will part.
We need
It's
get
trying to
Relic Zone.
kill us. Why would I heal it?
just trust me just
It's
trust
fun.
us. Like, we've gotten you this far, just let us take you a little bit further. You've already decided that you're going in the tree. We'll make sure Opal stays out.
If this doesn't work, you can sacrifice yourself to the tree.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
So he does lesser restoration. So even though this is like, but he's trying to like, as if trying to search for like a poison it might have or a disease, as if trying to rid the roots and vines of a disease it might have. As he does that, more of the roots kind of retract a little bit, and you begin to see the edges of the temple, like the stone where there's no stone. It's actually been stopped basically where the tree was, and you see some of the dirt is like going downward.
Let's go.
That's Lord
Yes,
Pier.
very good, very good, very
He's
good.
gonna do another death saving throw.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Oh, Lord Pier is dead.
Yeah.
Oh god. No. Can I do Spirit to die? Yeah, damn it.
Nope, he's dead. Cause two
So
fails.
you
Oh,
see
crap.
Lord Pier take a rattled breath, and then grow still.
Back.
And Destra is terrified now and is, we
I'm
are
glaring at
in
her and
so
I say,
much
if
trouble.
you had not been trying to kill your granddaughter,
Will you cut it out with the granddaughter thing? I
had
don't know what you're
blocked me
talking
from
about.
safety.
You don't know
Oh
what
my
you're talking
god,
about.
I
that's
could
the
have
Lord
saved
of the
him,
city!
But you did it to your granddaughter.
Izzy, that's your turn.
We gotta go. I can't heal anything to get us further, but that's where we gotta go. Can
You can...
can Mama
like,
heal?
No.
Shit? No, okay. Alright, what were you saying before I cut you off?
No, you see that there is dirt, though, around the roots. So you don't have to attack the roots or heal anything. You could, I don't know, go at it with something.
I don't have a shovel. I have a crowbar.
Crowbar. Damn, you should have brought the dog.
Hey, you can take
Yeah.
the crowbar.
Shit, I wish I had, like, anything that could, like, revive him, but I don't. As long as his body is safe, we can always try and take him to a priest.
He was the priest.
I mean, technically, I have Revivify,
Yes,
Oh,
but it's either that or the tree.
that we can figure out the tree. I think that we're figuring out the
yeah,
tree
I
so
think
that,
it's heal him.
yeah.
Okay, I will make him my focus
Yeah.
next time.
I'm gonna start digging with my hands.
Okay, give me I guess sleight of hand would be better for you, so we'll,
Nat
oh, well, fuck me.
20!
Wow.
Nat 20! At 28!
Amazing.
Okay.
What does this look like? Just like the mole in fucking Atlantis Last Empire.
So you scratch at this dirt, your nails are bloody, your friends and I guess Destra, Findel now apparently on your side, they hold the vines back, getting hit in the same time. And as you pull these vines apart, you suddenly cut yourself on bone. Um,
Ooh.
and with digging, you reveal a skeleton. Um, little by little, little bits of it, with a seed sitting at the center of his rib cage. The seed kind of pulses with magic and light, um, but it seems to be like an angry red color.
Findel,
Um,
you need to like pour as much healing into this seed as possible.
um, he kneels down and he looks over it, and he does not look hopeful. Um, this we don't have anything that was originally in the ceremony. It's not injured. It's a curse. It it either needs to be completed or undone.
What's the, how do you any ideas on
Can
the
it be
undone?
completed with?
We take it out.
Won't that kill the city?
But then,
It
yes, I'm sure.
it would slowly. There would be time to evacuate people. It's a large tree. The star still is up, but it it can't be healed. It either needs to be completed or we need to stop it.
Now that we can see the seed, can we just use a little blood from your hand, like before, with the chanting, and with his hand when we revive him, the
It,
dead one?
in order to keep the spell balanced, it would have to be the same amount that Rolixen gave.
Oh my god.
We are literally back to square one.
I mean,
What if we pick up his bones and we are nice with his bones? Would that help?
if we could attempt to lay him to rest, and maybe his spirit would follow. I couldn't guarantee it. It still makes the spell incomplete, but there, we'd have to understand that there's going to be repercussions no matter what we do. We just have to hope that we've chosen the one with the least amount of damage. So, basically, your choices are, just to lay it out on you, you can either complete the spell completely, which you can probably guess what that entails. You can take Relixin out, but you've still left an incomplete spell, but you've taken his bones and probably the spirit that is causing this out of the equation. Or you can take the seed, um, and either destroy it, replant it, and hope to do the spell over, um, and let Berlixen lie here.
Hmm. Oh my god.
I think you have to get your mother to understand that Opal is your daughter, or that we're gonna have to definitely. I feel like the option is to fucking sacrifice 2 people to keep the tree alive, and that sucks. And I wish it wasn't the answer.
But if we remove the bones, then if the tree die over time, the city can be fine. Or maybe we can take it and replant the seed and do it correctly.
Yeah. So take the bones and try a transplant.
You take the bones or take the seed or both?
Or are we gonna take the seed or are we gonna take Kylie,
I mean,
thoughts?
if it is the spirit of the betrayed Relixen that is the problem, I feel like we can try the bones and putting them to rest.
Findel looks over. His blood has already been spilt. That part of the spell is completed. But his spirit is probably attached to his bones. I don't know what disturbed him so much to demand blood, but that seems to be what has become the most dangerous.
Because if we can soothe the spirit, the angry spirit, would that ease the pain? It might not take away the need for maintenance, but it would at least stop us from sacrificing people, wouldn't it?
Findel looks just as unsure as you are.
I was gonna say,
The
wow, this has
I
happened
don't
before.
want to make these choices for my people. I you have become my friends very quickly. I just want Opal safe. I, I, I if I am not going to
Mm,
sacrifice myself, then we need to make a choice that at least keeps the most people safe.
I feel like we should go with satiating and calming the angry spirit, and if that does not
mm,
work, it could at least possibly buy us some time to come up with a more permanent plan. We just need to make sure that as many of us stay alive so that as many of us can possibly create some kind of cure.
Yeah.
So I
mm.
lean towards the bones first, and if
Yep.
worst case scenario happens, we can figure out backup plan.
Yes,
Because as much
because we know
as
how to get
Destra
to the
and
seed
Pierre
now.
kind of piss me off, I don't necessarily want to sacrifice them because that would make me no better than them.
Here gurgles out blood.
Oh, shut up, I'll get to you.
I was gonna say, considering you accidentally killed him, that's kind of
Shut
funny.
up.
It's when
It's a
those nat
moment of
20s are
stress.
not.
You've probably not done much better.
I still love that, Kylie. That's
So
gonna be one of my favorite takeaways from this
I lean
campaign.
towards satiating the spirit first, figure out if that doesn't work.
Mhm.
The temple gives another
Hmm.
rumble
Oh, shut up, you.
and shakes, and you now hear water.
Oh,
Destra steps in. I I don't have any more fight left in me for this now, but we need to go. We need to get to the boat. At this point, I have to bring a dead lord back to the city and hope that my son comes with me.
Oh, give me a second. He won't be
or we
dead
could
much
throw the
longer.
dead lord into the tree.
It's not really
He
a
is
sacrifice
already
anymore if
dead.
he's already dead.
Oh, damn it.
You're just throwing a corpse at the problem now, and that's.
but it is the
I know what they've
blood.
been doing.
Also, now we have to go back to. Point is, that's a problem for later on, but there's going to be some politics we're going to have to deal with. But we need
Yes,
to
we will.
go, or
Yes.
we need to
Mhm.
figure out something. I can stay, I can try and hold it off. Perhaps I can finish part of the spell, and you guys can get to safety with Opal, and maybe I
Or
can keep the city up for a while.
quick question. Where are we wanting to put Lord Relixen to rest? His coffin down the hallway?
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what
Yeah,
we do.
that's what I was thinking.
I will revive the Lord. You guys get the hell out of here. I will turn into a pretty little reef shark and I will haul the bones from one place to the other.
What? Why don't we take
Hmm.
Rulixon back to the
I
city
also
and bury him with
I have
honors?
Misty Step too. Oh,
Misty Step don't help you when you're
Oh.
trying to breathe underwater. But if we want, we
That's
can take
true.
him
I
out
just
of the
thought with the
temple,
time.
or if we want, we can put him in his resting place in the temple. Either way, we need to make a decision on where to put him so that we can get the hell out of here.
This is true. I'm like in such shock, my brain isn't working.
So do his bones stay
Destra
here?
moves
Do his
forward and
bones
tries to
leave
grab
elsewhere?
Findel to pull him away. And he's trying to fight with her. He's kind of weakened. Actually, he got hit quite a bit, so he's very weakened. And she's gonna try and pull him and peer, basically down the hallway.
I'd say before they leave, can I go ahead and cast Revivify on this dude?
If you want to use it,
I mean, might as well make sure he's not dead.
you cast. Even
So
though
I cast Revivify. He's got 1 hit point. Don't waste it.
coughs up blood.
Asshole. I want to run up and like start gingerly picking the bones up and putting them in like a nice sash or something, like
Okay, so you
but
start to pick up.
gingerly,
You start to pick up the bones, and as you do that, the seed flickers, but the tree does not try and stop you.
Okay, that's a
Okay.
good sign.
I get all the
Maybe.
bones and I say, I am so sorry for what happened to you. You
We
were
will
such a
give-
wonderful person. I could see all of your good in your memories.
We will make sure to give you a
Bones.
wonderful resting place to have a beautiful, peaceful afterlife. We
Okay,
should
so
go
you guys,
now.
are grabbing the bones.
Can I,
Are you?
Leah, can I be like, if you want to be buried inside the temple, flicker the seed once. And if you want to be buried outside of this temple, flicker the seed twice.
It flickers 3 times.
The hell?
Oh no.
Is that half and half?
Findel, we
Half and
should
half.
remember truth. We need to tell the truth. We should have his bones placed topside, I believe.
We will have your bones placed in a place of honor
Okay.
where people can understand and thank you for your sacrifice and remember you
Mhm.
forever. Will that make you happy?
Yes, and who you really were. As a half elf, and they can respect the half elves, like our friend Opal over there.
A half elf who is not
She
afraid
is
of
also
hard work.
wonderful. Indeed.
Will that
And
would
who
that be
knew
good
it
for
take
you?
time?
You see the vines, they start to retreat a little bit more, and they actually kind of start to wilt a little bit, but they like are curling in on themselves as if like going to sleep almost.
I think that's the best we're gonna get. We should go now.
Yeah, you do feel the temple shake once more, and things start to fall apart around you. You start seeing stone,
Okay.
coming down, and
I want
yeah,
to
it's
toss the dirt back onto the seed. Are we leaving the seed here?
I think so, cause we're
I
taking
don't
relics
think we
and
will be able to come back.
Yeah.
so you rebury the seed. You all head. Are you gonna? Which way are you going?
I figured follow after Destra because even though I don't like her, she seems to know the way.
Mhm.
Destra is taking Lord Peter back to that underground moor where the boats were.
I think we need. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So grab
yeah,
Opal,
good
grab
idea.
Findale. Let's get
Okay.
the hell out of here.
So you guys head back. You're following them. Water is starting to rush into the temple. It's like to your shins now. There's stones falling. You're making your way through. They get through the bookcase and head back down to the moor. There the boats are. The vortex even seems to be the vortex of water seems to be flickering. And kind of like the magic of the area is starting to wane. You all get into. Do you guys get in the same boat, or are you guys separating the boats?
Are there
Destra and Pierre get into the one that they were in.
Oh yeah, because there was another one with
I-
Opal.
Think
Mhm.
we should get into the one boat with them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
safety in numbers, I
Me so
guess.
too.
Okay. As you
Yeah.
get into the boat, water starts rushing in, and you quickly push away from the moor. Um, and I need everybody to give me a deck save.
I'm still trying to
15.
like wrap my brain around if we did the right thing with the seed. I'm like,
Same.
ah.
Okay, do everybody.
Oof, oof. I hope I made it.
So
Oh,
Findel
well.
and Mina, both get rocked around a little bit.
Mhm.
They take 3 damage. As water comes rushing in. The other two don't have. Well, Pier's basically a useless, but Destra is able to guide the boat back into the vortex. And you guys get sucked back out, and you are rocketing upwards towards the water. But it flickers once again. I need everybody to give me another deck save.
14. Hey, nice, Mina.
Whew. Yeah, I
16.
definitely made it that time. Thanks.
All right, so yeah, you all make it. Topside, you break through the water, and thankfully, your ship has not wandered far. I really don't even know if you guys set anchor.
No, we anchored it.
Okay. So you guys are back. You guys are on the small boat with the two of them, and your ship not within reach. And Destra eyes you guys, a little concerned about what's going to happen.
You're gonna drop us off at our boat first.
She
Mm-hmm.
she
With Opal.
looks a little concerned, but then
Oh god.
she agrees and guides the boat over towards your guys' boat.
It's like, 'cause I will commandeer this ship. Um, we have Findel. We have everybody, right? And the bones?
Yes,
Okay.
you do.
Just wanted to make sure nobody snaked.
Yeah.
Opal basically breaks away and almost tackles Findel, because she just now is finally realizing what's going on. She says, finally, I get to meet you, and we can be family, and I'm sorry this has been a lot of drama, but I've never met you before, and these people were my only hope, and I'm now going to build them the most perfect ship ever. And while she's doing this, Findel's a little alarmed and injured, and Destra is like is trying to get back into her boat.
No, you stay. You get to see this reunion between your father and daughter.
um, Destra looks really, really confused and then glares at her son. And Findel takes Opal's hands and looks and takes a deep breath. It's rattled because he's still extremely beat up.
And we've gone through some hell, so that's understandable.
And he takes a letter from his pocket, and he says, "I kind of prepared this before, just in case. Hindsight, I probably should have left it on the boat. Um,
Because we could have died down there.
yes, we could have." And he
You
opens it with these shaking
fucking
hands.
That's true.
ran
He
into
says,
death's arms.
he says, Opal, should the worst befall me, I hope this letter reaches you before any other. I need you to understand first and foremost that my love for you and your parents has never wavered. Ever since your birth, I have sworn myself to your safety and health. Unfortunately, the safest thing for you was to remain at a distance. The influence and power of my family frightens me still today, and I need to keep you away from that. I am profoundly sorry that you were unable to grow up with your father. I should have ensured that you were happy. All of you. I loved Scarbo so much. But when I learned of his love to a human woman, I told myself I would love her as well. She was a part of him, and then you were a part of them. I told myself, despite not sharing any blood, you were my daughter too. So when he fell, I knew I had to support Lavender and you. I wouldn't let you be forgotten. I had to remain anonymous. Even Lavender knew that. But with my death, it will not matter anymore. And he hands her a key and kind of whispers something to her. And he says, I held you once, dear heart, and I felt like I was holding a beautiful star in my own hands. I know you will go on to shine even brighter with each passing day. With all my love, your godfather, Findel Leafborn.
Ah.
Opal starts crying.
You were right. I'm sorry I call you stupid. This is very
Captain,
stupid.
you were right. You were so very, very mean.
Wipe. I'm wiping tears away and being like, I'm sorry that I said me this. This is so sweet though.
Um,
This is so.
with Opal is crying. Vindel is holding her tightly. And as you stand on the deck, it slowly starts to rain. And in the distance, you see the tree starts to lose some leaves. And that's where we're going to end. All right, thank you. I know this was kind of a slog. I was on
my
the fence
God.
about a lot of things, and the decisions were literally left up to the players. I find it very interesting, and we'll see what their choices led to next time.
Oh no.
Thank you for listening, everybody. Have a good night.
I have real
Sure.
fears.
Oh my God.
Everybody say
am-
goodbye.
Bye.
I mean,
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Goodbye, cruel world.